Hello and welcome. This is the Northern Burlington County Regional High School College Fair. We are super excited for everyone to be participating. My name is Mackenzie. I'm going to be your facilitator. So before we get started, there's just a couple reminders and housekeeping items. First off, students, your camera and microphone are turned off so the panelists cannot see or hear you. You can ask questions using the Q&A button to presenters at any time. This is just one of the many different sessions happening, so be sure to check out the schedule on the website. The presentation will also be available and via recording on strivescan.com/Burlington. And now I would like to turn it over to our first presenter, which is going to be Bloomsburg University of Pennsylvania.
Please forgive me as I have my video off because the PowerPoint tends to freeze for students when I have it on. So let's delve right in. We're one of the largest public universities in Northeastern Pennsylvania. But on the same note, we're a mid-sized public university at 9,000 students. We have 250 plus clubs and growing. So students start clubs at our university. Of course, there's a process to do that. And we have 76,000 alumni and growing. So we hope to add to that with you. So I'm going to show you some photos of campus, including our iconic Husky statue and Carver Hall on the first slide. There you can see Carver Hall, one of our iconic buildings at Bloomsburg University. We have 5 different colleges. So I want to highlight our College of Science and Technology. I'm not going to name all the majors within our College of Science and Technology in the interest of time. So we have audiology and speech pathology, biology, so that could include ecology, molecular biology, natural history, pre-medical sciences, chemistry. So we have biochemistry, nanotechnology, physician preparation. We also have very popular computer science, as well as very popular digital forensics, electronics, engineering, technology, another popular major, environmental, geographical, and geological sciences. So that could include geology, environmental geoscience. We also have exercise science, which is, again, is a very popular undergraduate and graduate program. We have also a graduate program with that at Bloomsburg University. We have health physics, health sciences, so pre-pharmacy, pre-PT, pre-physician assistants, medical lab science, mathematics, medical imaging, our very popular nursing major at Bloomsburg University. So again, there are some different options for our students. And you can see as well our 5 different colleges and our number of majors. So we have a lot of variety at Bloomsburg University. So I'm showing you some classroom space on this slide. Bottom left photo is our chemistry, one of our chemistry labs. Bottom middle photo is our exercise science. You can see some of our other classroom space at the university. So all of our buildings have Wi-Fi, both indoors and outside on the academic quad and spaces as well in the residence facilities for our students. So Bloomsburg is on a hill. And Bloomsburg University is located in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania, which has been recognized as one of the only incorporated towns in the state of Pennsylvania. So Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania has been recognized as that. So we have many quaint local shops. We have national retail chains, as well as national fast casual, fast food restaurants, in addition to local businesses and local restaurants throughout the downtown district. So you can see Carver Hall, or academic quad, where all your classes are centralized at Bloomsburg University. So all your classes will be on the academic quad if you choose to come to Bloomsburg. So very centralized and easy to get from class to class at our university. And then our library building. And then bottom photos, you can see our athletic facilities, some of our apartment complexes in the top left. Our middle photo at the bottom is our Greenlee or Alumni Center downtown. And then I'm showing some of our residence life residences. So all of our residences in this terms of the students' rooms are slated to have AC by fall of 2021. We have suite style, we have traditional residence style, And then we also have apartment style in terms of our residences. And we provide students a fridge and microwave in each room. And here you can see some photos of a traditional residence style at Bloomsburg University. Again, remember by fall, all are slated to have AC. And you can see one of our suite style in the bottom left photo. In the top middle is an example of apartment style at Bloomsburg University. We have 16 plus dining options. So this is our example of buffet style at Bloomsburg University. Another example is we have different fast food and fast casual that are nationally recognized chains. We have multiple of them in terms of multiple chain fast food, fast casual restaurants that many individuals may recognize the name in terms of our dining options. We have 250 plus clubs and growing. We also have a student rec center on campus with a cardio weight room, indoor rock walls, basketball courts, an indoor track, squash courts, a dance studio in it. We also provide students a personal trainer that they can choose to sign up with if they choose 2 times a week. That's included in our students' fees. We're D2 athletics, Division I men's wrestling, and here are some examples of athletics. And that's an example of our upper campus athletic facilities at the university. I want to refer you in terms of to admissions.bloomu.edu. I'll put it in the chat, admissions.bloomu.edu. That's in terms of how to apply to Bloomsburg University. We are rolling admissions. With the exception of nursing, we do have a deadline of November 15th. So admissions.bloomu.edu. That would also include our up-to-date cost information. And this is some different examples in terms of GPA, in terms of an average GPA for a first-year student, in addition to SAT. Remember, we are SAT, ACT test optional. We do have virtual visit options as well, and there's how to do that. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Up next, we have Ursinus College.
I'm just going to share my screen really quick. Okay, so at Ursinus College, we are relatively, So welcome to Ursinus College. We are a relatively smaller institution with about 1,500 students. We are a very vibrant campus in terms of our community aspects. A lot of our students are very involved around campus, but to start off, we are one of 44 colleges that do change lives. We provide that transformative experience for our students from the moment that they step foot on campus, from the time that they graduate. We also are located in Collegeville, Pennsylvania, which is about 20 miles roughly outside of Philadelphia. This is good because it allows our students to really get that hands-on experience when it comes to internships within the Center City, Philadelphia area. And we also do have 94% of our students living on campus, so that further reemphasizes the whole community aspect. We have a lot of different students who are involved in different activities, and that really helps in terms of like keeping our kids on campus. 99% of our students do receive some sort of financial aid. I know the financial aid aspects are some of the more important topics going in, but you could potentially get upwards of $40,000 in merit awards. And also there are 13 different specialty scholarships that you can apply for as well. Some of our top majors at Ursinus College are biology, applied economics, and business. Again, we have a lot of different internships in the Philadelphia area in terms of those 2 majors. Our health and exercise physiology is also another huge one, as well as psychology, media and communication studies as well. And just to reiterate, we do have 60 plus majors and minors for our students to take advantage of throughout their 4 years at Ursinus. Most of our students do either double major in something or have a major or a double minor in something. So again, they are very involved in terms of academics, and we really do like to supply our students with a lot of hands-on learning experiences throughout their 4 years on campus. So something that is unique to Ursinus is that we have an Ursinus Quest, which really entails the 4 questions that we ask our students from the moment that they arrive and will impact them throughout their entire time. And the 4 questions are: what should matter to me? How should we live together? And how can we understand the world? And what will I do? These are just kind of like really philosophical questions to ask yourself and really have that like introspection into like how you really view the world and what like how you get the most out of your experience. These are integrated throughout our curriculum as well. They are brought up pretty frequently within our classes, and our professors do love to emphasize these questions throughout their courses that they offer within the college. So in terms of athletics, we are a campus that has a very strong emphasis on athletics. We have 25 different varsity teams for our students to take advantage of. Some of those sports include football, lacrosse, men's and women's basketball, men's and women's soccer, track, gymnastics. So there are a lot of different sports for our students to take advantage of. There's also a lot of different athletic fields. We have 3 turf fields on campus. And that is, we do have a basketball gym and multiple different track facilities as well. And we do compete at the Division III level as well in the Centennial Conference with other schools such as Swarthmore, Dickinson, Gettysburg College, and a couple different more universities. We do have 100 plus. We do have 100 plus clubs and organizations, including Greek life. I believe that we have 8 fraternities and 4 sororities. We have the a cappella groups. We have community service, a lot of different cultural clubs, mock trial, outdoor clubs. And one thing that we love to pride ourselves on is that our retention rate is far beyond the national average at 87%. We do love to retain our students, and we do provide a lot of different resources for our students to take advantage of throughout their time here. And from the moment you step foot on campus, you will have those support systems in place right away so that you can be successful even after college. And just to transition into that, 94 or almost 95% of our students who graduate are employed full-time 6 months after graduation, which is also huge because ultimately our goal is to have students employed. We wouldn't be a college if our goal wasn't to have our students in the workforce right away. So that is another big emphasis that we like to take a lot of pride in. And then a couple other things that we have too, we love to focus on different experiential learning projects. So we have something called the XLP, and that can vary for a lot. That can entail a lot of different things. So certain things that fall under the experiential learning projects could be study abroad initiatives, internships, externships. So once again, we really do like students to take advantage of one of these programs throughout their time to really get that hands-on experience. We do have one XLP that is fairly a lot of our students do take advantage of, and that's called the Philly X. And what that is short for the Philly Experience. And that will allow you to study actually in Center City, Philadelphia, and live on Drexel University's campus. So you really get the city kind of atmosphere, and you get that city feel, as well as learning and working within the Center City, Philadelphia area. But that is kind of Ursinus in a nutshell. Thank you.
Thanks so much. Up next, we have Alvernia University.
Hi, everyone. It's great to be here. I'm happy to share with you what's new at Alvernia University. For those of you that don't know, we are located in Reading, Pennsylvania, about an hour and 15 minutes west of Philadelphia. We are really big in the service and in the real world learning at Alvernia. We call it the Alvernia Advantage, combining your academic experiences with study abroad and internship experiences and engagement in the community through our community service model. We were ranked a college of distinction for 2020-2021, and we're ranked in the U.S. News and World Report as one of the best colleges and universities in the Northeast. Just some fast facts about our university. We have a 14-to-1 student to faculty ratio. We have about 1,500 undergraduate students on our campus, 3,000 total, including our adult and graduate education students. And those students are located in 3 regional centers in Reading, Philadelphia, and Schuylkill County. We are one of the 23 universities in the country to receive the community engagement classification by the Carnegie Foundation. 95% of our students are in a graduate school or are enrolled in their career 6 months after graduation, with the other 5% going into the military or being part of the Peace Corps. We also earn College of Distinction for student engagement, equity and inclusion, career development, for support of our military members, and for our business, nursing, and education programs. About 35% of our students are students of color as well. Our average GPA is about a 3.4 and about a 1080 average SAT. We're dividing up into 4 colleges. We have our College of Business, Communications, and Leadership, including our 8 business programs with the optional Masters of Business Administration that can be completed in a year, 6 tracks of our communications program, and a digital media marketing major. Our College of Health Sciences now includes a 5-year physician assistant program that will start in fall 2022. That will be a 5-year master's program with 3 years in biology and 2 years in the physician assistant program. It also includes an accelerated 3+3 Doctor of Physical Therapy program, as well as a 5-year occupational therapy program. Our College of Humanities and Social Services includes the oldest addictions and mental health major in the United States and one of the first criminal justice programs in the state. We also offer early childhood education and other majors such as English, social work, philosophy, and theology. We are now going to start offering a 3+3 Masters of Arts in Clinical Counseling to go along our psychology program as well. Our STEAM college, our Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts, and Mathematics, now includes our new major, which started this year, our engineering major, that will include mechanical, industrial, and electrical engineering, where students will come in as general engineering and then choose their track in their sophomore year. A lot of students will see this and wonder why theater is part of this. But we found that students that are skilled in the STEM courses also excel on the stage in the arts. We also offer pre-professional programs in pre-dental, pre-medical, pharmacy, law, veterinary, and we will soon be offering pre-optometry. We have a partnership with the Lake Erie College of Osteopathic Medicine, where you can do their early acceptance program, apply to Alvernia and LECOM at the same time. And basically you get to find out if you can do 4 years at Alvernia and 4 years at LECOM even before you start your time at Alvernia, which is a great opportunity for you as you consider medical school. I will say for all of our majors, we incorporate that real world learning by required internships, practicums, field work, observation placements. All of that is incorporated into each and every major that we offer at Alvernia. Our newest venture is Reading College Town. We just had our ribbon cutting for this. This is our new living, learning academic building located in the heart of downtown Reading. It's about 4 football fields big, and it's a very student-centered approach. Inside, we have our engineering labs, including welding, 3D printing, and a wind tunnel. We have one of the largest Starbucks in Pennsylvania. Our 4th and 5th floors are residence halls for our upperclassmen students. We also have a business incubator space where small businesses are able to rent out space to get their business ideas off the ground and have the support of our student fellows who are paid to help them get those ideas off the ground as well. We also have the local TV station and Hispanic radio station in this building where students can intern with them as well. We are a Division III team, Division III school. We have 32 collegiate teams. Some of our new ones including esports, women's wrestling, and soon to be added, women's bowling, women's triathlon, and women's rowing. In terms of applying, applications for fall 2022 have begun. We would just need your application either through Common App or on the Alvernia website. You can also send us your official high school transcript. And we are test optional for these students applying for this coming year. Financial aid will be available for students who fill out the FAFSA, which will open up on Friday. And we'll also need Bs or better for engineering, PA, DPT, OT, and nursing. Finally, we do offer scholarships to all of our admitted students, ranging from $18,000 to $25,000 a year. Thanks so much, guys, and I hope you enjoy your college search journey.
Thanks. And now we will turn it over to Elizabethtown College.
Hey everyone, I'm Patrick Jr. representing Elizabethtown College in Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania. becoming a Blue Jay is something that hopefully most of you be able to experience. Northern College will engage you in finding and pursuing your life's calling, your life's work, and your most fulfilling future like we do. We're made up of about 1,800 students, and we're growing every semester. We have over 100 minors and concentrations. We have about 69 undergraduate majors. We have 24 athletic teams, Division III. Our student faculty ratio is 13:1. We have 106 full-time faculty, and we're a top 50 college and university in PA. We also have 76 clubs and organizations. We have over 50 majors where you could take a look and see many different varieties stemming from art, English, music education, psychology, chemistry. We have a few accelerated programs. One physician assistant. It's a 4+1, our occupational therapy program. It's 4+1 or 4+2, getting your doctorate. 91% of full-time faculty hold doctorate or terminal degrees in their field. We guarantee high impact experiences with demonstrated real world action. One of the most memorable aspects of your E-Town journey will be getting to take part in 2 signature learning experiences of your choosing. Supervised research, internship, field placement, or practicum, cross-cultural experiences, community-based learning, capstone course project, or development portfolio. All students are guaranteed housing. We have 8 resident housing options. We have a lot of different places to eat on campus, really good food. The Marketplace, the Jay's Nest, Blue Bean Cafe, Mobile J Truck. Truck food is one of the best. I myself enjoy food trucks. We have wellness services, health services, counseling services, career services, the Learning Zone, and the Well, located in Bowers Center for Sports, Fitness, and Wellbeing. We have 24 Division III sports, as I mentioned earlier. We have really good teams. Also, we do have esports. We have, about everything. We do not have football, but we're looking into getting rugby. We have a new facility, this 82,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility, the Bowers Fitness and Wellbeing Facility. It has cardio strength conditioning, fitness areas, has a ton of different rooms for multi-purpose rooms, athletic training areas, 6 locker rooms. It has a really nice indoor track. The weight room is really great, new equipment, and it's always clean. To apply, you just submit your high school transcript and your online application either a common app or on our website. We have rolling admissions, and you receive a decision within 2 to 3 weeks. You could feel free to also attend one of our open houses. We have an open house October 9th and November 13th. It's just some information about application process. We have merit-based scholarships. starting with the Dean Scholarship. Every student gets the scholarship coming to E-Town. Starts at 12,500 and goes all the way up to 18,000. It starts at 2.5 GPA for 12,500. 3.0 for GPA, you get 15,000. 3.5, you get 17,500. And anything above 3.9 or higher, you get 18,000. We have an honors program, our occupational therapy and physician assistant mentioned earlier. And this is our team at E-Town. We all work together to accomplish our goals. Thank you.
Thanks, Patrick. And up next, we have Widener University.
Just share my screen. All right, thank you for joining us, everyone, this evening. My name is Ryan McNunn. I'm one of the assistant directors of admission at Widener University, and I also work with students from Northern Burlington. Thank you again for joining me tonight virtually. Widener is located about less than an hour from your area, so it's not too far. We're just south of Philadelphia in Chester, Pennsylvania, Delaware County. So literally right off on 95, kind of where 95 and the Blue Route 476 come together, just south of the airport. So not too far from your neck of the woods. Widener's been around since 1821. This is the most iconic building on campus. It's called Old Main. We were a military institution for a long time, up until about 1970, then became Widener College, and then 10 years later it became Widener University. As I mentioned, we're fairly close to Philadelphia. We're kind of a mixture of suburban and urban. We're not as urban as a Philadelphia school, but we're not in the suburbs either. We're kind of a mixture of both urban and suburban. Call ourselves a Metropolitan Campus, 110-acre campus, so it's fairly compact. I would say a 3x3 city block radius. We have a number of academic buildings. We have a number of dorms, university center, other peripheral academic buildings, campus safety, career services as well. So it's a pretty tight-knit campus, easy to get around from point A to point B fairly quickly. So we have just under 3,000 undergraduate students at Widener. We have an additional 3,000 graduate student population. So total, we have just under 6,000 students on campus. It's kind of an ebb and flow. Not everyone's on campus at the same time. We generally have a freshman class of about 750 students. That's what students can expect potentially for fall 2022. We just welcomed our students on campus a little over a month ago. It's hard to believe we're already in September, looking forward to October. So generally students start at the end of August. We move them in a few days before that. So it's kind of the schedule looking forward. We have quite a few majors and minors to choose from at Widener. Most popular, doesn't mean it's the best. Nursing, engineering are our two most popular majors. Nursing, we have Founders Hall on campus, and that has all our simulation labs. And then we do have clinicals starting for students their junior year. So they rotate 8 sites throughout the Philadelphia area. Engineering, Kirkbride Hall is where a lot of the labs and the engineering facilities are located. We have biomedical, chemical, civil, electrical, and robotics engineering as well. So a lot of great engineering programs. Other programs, we have some humanities. So we have your social sciences, like your psychology, sociology, social work, education, sciences, business as well is popular. We have PT and OT. So we have a pre-physical therapy program and a pre-occupational therapy program with pathways from undergraduate to graduate. We have 3+3 programs in those majors as well. So you can get your doctorate in both programs in 6 years. We're also adding a couple of new grad programs. Starting in 2022, we're adding a PA program. And then we're also adding speech language and pathology as well. And we'll also have pathways undergraduate into those like biology or psychology or language or sociology or anthropology, aligned with those as well. So we generally have quite a few majors for a smaller university. We have over 80 clubs and organizations. We have Greek life. We have musicians and musicians come on campus. We have theater groups. We have movie nights. We have bingo, which is popular on campus. We have some great prizes as well. We have different themed weeks. We have International Student Week, we have Homecoming Week, Welcome Back Bash. So a lot of different ways to get involved and kind of blend both your academics and social life as well. We have 24 D3 sports teams. We just added esports a couple years ago. And actually, we are D1 for esports. So you're able to earn a potential athletic scholarship at esports as well. Football is 4-0, which is exciting as well. And then most of our freshmen coming in do live on campus. As I mentioned, we do have dorms, so you can live on campus. Freshman year, you have to live on. You're required to live on campus at least 2 years, and you can live off campus. We have a neighborhood that does have some housing right off campus as well. So I think we do a great job at Widener of blending your academics and your outside of classroom experiences. We offer internships, co-ops, a lot of great research. We have a robust summer research program for students. Those who can participate in a co-op, it is paid, and you're taking at least one semester off, and you're getting paid, getting experience in your field of study, and hopefully that'll help you land a job after you graduate as well. 91% of our grads from 2020 were employed or in grad school between May and November of last year. So that's exciting. Despite the pandemic, our students were still finding opportunities as well. I encourage you to apply. Seniors can apply right now. We have early action. Early action is between now and November 1st. It's non-binding. You just have to have your application in and a completed application in by November 1st. A completed application is a high school transcript. We are test optional, so SATs or ACTs or essay in place of your standardized tests. Average Widener student has a 3.4 1120 on the SAT. Average ACT is 26. I'm not saying if you have above those scores, most likely to be accepted. Even if you have below those scores, we do work with a variety of students as well. Open houses coming up as well, November 13th and October 10th. Again, I work with students from your school, so hope to talk to you soon. Thank you for your time and have a good night.
Thank you very much, presenters. We do have some extra time left, so I'm going to pose some questions. What advice would you give someone going through the college search process? Whoever wants to start may start.
So when doing your college search, definitely keep yourself organized, but just remember to take some time, take a step back and take in what is it that you like, what don't you like about a campus. Make sure that you visit a campus, because you may find that when you get on the campus, you have that feeling of, yes, this is it. Or maybe it's that feeling of, no, this is definitely not it. So definitely do as much in person as you possibly can.
Yeah, I agree. Visiting is one of the ways to really compare and contrast what each student is kind of looking for, because everyone's kind of coming at this whole process from a different perspective. Some students want to stay, you may want to stay in New Jersey, local to your area, Burlington County. Some of you may want to go further, in-state, out-of-state. So there's really no right or wrong answer, but as Ariel said, visiting, I think, is a key part of the process. A lot of times colleges offer daily visits or weekend tours, open houses, and really come prepared with questions. And visit a variety of schools. A public school that's a little bit larger, maybe a smaller school, a medium-sized school. So, kind of compare and contrast, your thoughts and feelings. Try to take notes, however you want to take that, whether it's mental or, on your phone, and maybe have someone else come with you, a sibling, a family member, a parent, just so that way they can see it as well. And also try to be realistic about, your finances too. Try to, figure out how much you have to pay for college. Try to stay within colleges that are within your reach financially, because we don't want to see students in debt if they don't have to be. So try to be smart about the whole process.
Where are we going? When you're interacting with counselors, and when you actually get a chance to take a visit and interact with ambassadors and students, pay attention to what they're saying, pay attention to their experiences, because it's the people that make the campus. So, make sure you're enjoying your time, you're enjoying the people that you're communicating with. Also, definitely make sure that you're not overreaching budget-wise with yourself and your family. Make sure you're able to afford it, and make sure that the school that you're going to attend will actually help you in your career after graduation and get you into the right position to exceed.
So one thing in terms of advice with that is it's important to have conversations with your teachers, with individuals in your community and beyond, ultimately about possible careers. Even if you know what your major is or what your interest is, you might find a concentration, a minor, an area of interest. And at the same time, you're networking with professionals in different fields and industries. And we know a majority of individuals get jobs through networking. So why not do that while you're in high school and get started with that? That's an excellent skill set that will help you through the college search process. It will help you in your career, and it will help you grow as an individual holistically. So that is an excellent thing to do and to get started now. And one way you can do that, again, is simply just by talking with your teachers, guidance counselors, school counselors, individuals in the community, and then building up that network as you grow throughout and embark on your college career possibly. So thank you so much.
Yeah,
Great.
just to oh, I'm sorry. Just to piggyback off that last comment, I do think it's important for each student to also, if they visit through an open house or a tour, maybe get the opinion of like a potential student who's on campus too. Like, could be through a tour guide, because ultimately they're going to be the ones who are on the front lines at the university. And they would probably give you the best advice because it's from a student's perspective. But definitely ask questions, and don't be afraid to ask those kind of questions, because you're investing your time and money for your within the next 4 years at whatever institution you pick. So it's definitely important to ask those questions, and like a lot of other colleges here said, build those connections and relationships right off the bat.
Thank you very much, guys. That was all very good advice. Students, I would like to say thank you for joining us. Ooh, give me just a second here. Thank you for joining us. When you close this, there will be a quick survey with 5 questions. We would greatly appreciate you to fill that out. Sign up for more sessions. This is just one of the many that are available. And the recording will be available at strivescan.com/Burlington. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.